Did I kill someone again? I mean, I never... Wait! I can't move! Kazuma, I told you, take these off of me! What the? Why am I in handcuffs?
I really didn't think you'd be able to fit inside my trunk.
Wait, what? I stowed away in that? What is happening?
So tiny.
Why did I
You're so small.
And compact.
You must be even less of a man than you look. Oh, ouch.
Kazuma, you know that's not true. Kazuma, why do you want this? What's the real reason?
Jesus.
Why go to
Because I'm
such...
too sexy.
Oh my god, it got right in my ear.
I'm too sexy.
Oh my god. Now it's like... Scary Kazuma. Why is there a big poop smear on the floor?
Well, when you die...
Oh no! That's Kazuma poo!
Oh. Quick, rub it on your face before it's gone.
Put it in a
like
bottle.
Exfoliation.
I'm gonna put it in a little vial and save it. The last meal he ever ate.
Oh,
If you're not the culprit, then tell me. What happened last night here in this cabin?
Well, if you really want to know, we videotaped it. It's right over there.
Yeah, we have extensive records of what happened in this room last night.
Oh yes, we have like a spreadsheet. We were keeping score. Well, the thing is, I don't really remember. Nah. Cosmo brought me something to eat, just like he always did. And then I got myself into that wardrobe over there, just like I always did. He's living like fucking Dobby. Shit.
Wait, give him a sock.
Dobby is free now.
All right,
all
right, Ryan. Here's your grub. And I just grab it and like jerk it into the wardrobe. And what the fuck? After that, I
became British.
after that. Well, yeah.
So deeply that you didn't even stir when Kazuma-sama was killed? Must have been a hell of a sleep.
Yeah, I was pretty. I mean, yeah. I was tired. I know it sounds unbelievable. Really, I do. I'm used to this, but it's the truth. If only I'd woken up, then perhaps I wouldn't be in this predicament. And for some reason, my head's still throbbing like anything. Do you think we got hit in the head by the T-posing?
I think it was the meal that we ate.
Probably.
Oh, that too. Maybe, yeah. Knock this out.
Sleeping drugs and the food.
Is something wrong?
Oh, no, it's... Please forget it.
What? Sasada-san, you have to believe me. I didn't do it.
I really don't want to doubt you. Like, I really don't, but...
Uh-huh.
But the trouble is, there's no one else who could possibly done this. I can't believe you've done this.
What's that sound? Oh, it's coming from the game. Okay. It's the boat. I thought someone's AC was like working overtime. Kazuma, I don't understand. Why? Why did this
I don't understand either.
Why does this have to happen? I can't take this. I'm jumping off this ship.
Don't try to go anywhere. You're the perpetrator of this crime. You can't leave. I can't allow that to happen. For my beautiful Kazuma!
Shut up! I'm not sorry. But Cosmo was killed right under my nose here. And I didn't do anything to stop it. And now I'm supposed to just sit around, my hands tied, while whoever did this walks free? No. No! I can't allow that to happen.
What do you propose to do then?
Did you say propose? Cosmo
I was gonna do
proposed.
that.
Oh yeah. I was gonna propose to Cosmo. The ring's over there. I'm going to investigate. I'm gonna find out exactly what happened here. I mean, other than the fact Cosmo was murdered. I'm going to work out, get a 6-pack, and find out who took Cosmo's life and how.
I'm gonna give him a knuckle sandwich.
I'm gonna give them the biggest knuckle sandwich they've ever ordered at the deli. And how and why they did it. So, I'm not sorry. But you're going to have to excuse me. Excuse me. Ha! Oh!
Hiya!
What the?
Oh shit.
Totally
Ah!
did it.
She
What
threw us.
the?
That was a Susato takedown.
Lame! A Susato what? What martial art form is that? The lame girl martial art.
I'm going to need you to prove it.
Well, sorry. I'm not sorry. Prove it?
Yes, you're innocent. I need evidence.
Oh, God. But how am I supposed to? My tutorial is dead. He's not gonna be able to help me this time. Have you?
Oh,
Forgotten
no.
already? What you achieved just a few weeks ago with a lot of help?
What happened?
You successfully defended yourself in a court of law.
This being upside is hurting my head. I see. She's expecting me to present some conclusive evidence. I have to get Sasato-san to believe me. I'll show her some evidence right now that proves I'm not guilty of this awful crime.
Proof
Ma-
that I'm a student at the Imperial Yume University.
Yes! Cosmo would stick this over the doors. Yes, how would I have been able to stick that on the door myself?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah?
Yeah,
He's dead.
obviously,
So-
it's all we have
Only one. Yeah.
besides a student pin.
Tell me, when I was discovered in the wardrobe before, was this, what if the whole game's just upside down from now on? Was this piece of paper
Whoa.
stuck over the doors?
Oh, yes it was. I remember clearly. Like it was yesterday.
You dumbass. I thought so. Cosmo always put it in place whenever I went to sleep in there. Like a weirdo. Just in case.
I just want to know why he made him sleep in the wardrobe at night when nobody else was gonna be in his room.
I don't know. Does the steward
Why
randomly
didn't
come
you
in
let
and
him
like,
sleep on the floor?
sir? Coming in to inspect randomly at 3 in the morning.
Who's this man?
Who's this man in your bed?
My luggage.
That's my. I just lay really still. It's like, yeah, this is my Japanese sex doll. And he's like, can I borrow it? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, gotta stay in character. Just in case the cabin steward or another crew member decided to look inside. So naturally, he did the same last night as well.
Yes, of course. The gentleman who discovered you peeled that side from the wardrobe doors before he opened them.
He messed with
What a-
evidence.
I'm glad I remember it so clearly that I forgot.
So clearly that it's not clear. But if I were truly the culprit, use your brain. I couldn't have climbed back inside the wardrobe and stuck this on the outside the doors on my own, now could I?
Yes, that's quite true.
In other words, it's impossible that I killed my boyfriend.
Hmm.
Don't me.
Hmm.
Ah!
One more. Ah, damn.
Ah.
Well, even if you're sprawled hopelessly on the floor, I can see why Kazuma-sama thought so highly of you.
Thank you. You're not thanked, Susada-san. Now, do you think perhaps you could help me up? I think you broke my spine. I am now a paraplegic, so thanks a lot for that.
Then you blacked out. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Well, in the light of that evidence, I don't see any reason why I should stop you from investigating in here in least.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Get your grubby little fingers all over the crime scene. You
All
deserve
right.
it.
Awesome. So you finally believe me?
Just don't touch my turkey leg. I'm sorry, but no.
What?
I'm not sure yet. I can't rule out the possibility that you used some sort of conjuring trick to put that sign back in position. I know you know magic. This is the prestige.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, you know, my conjuring. That's gonna hold up in court.
Yeah, it is. It's London.
What does she think I am, a witch?
At this time, black magic is a valid excuse.
For now, I suggest you investigate as thoroughly as possible in here.
Is Russian known the Baba Yaga?
Yeah.
Do they
Yeah.
think I'm a Baba Yaga?
I like how you ask before.
Like,
that joke
sounds
still.
stupid. But then I just made myself sound more stupid.
She'll just edit out the questions so she sounds smarter.
Yes.
Yeah. And my
I'll do the
explanation.
I'll do the same.
All right. Let's get to work, Susada-san.
Please don't misunderstand me.
Uh,
I still have my doubts.
yes, I know. Good lord. Ugh.
I shall be watching you to make sure you do nothing that might disturb the crimes. I wouldn't want you using your conjuring tricks to destroy evidence, for example.
Which?
Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Now it's time to kill you. Right.
I don't know why that would tickle me.
That was really funny.
I hope that joke is in like the new Halloween movie where he's killing everybody. He's like, bippity boppity boo, I'm gonna kill you. That'd be awesome.
Well, anyway, I should make a start on investigating in here. Examine everything I can. Let me pull up this tape off the floor. It's making a
Please
mess.
go look at that poop stain.
Kazuma, I swear to God, I will avenge your death. I don't know why I made it sound so aggressive towards Kazuma. Why don't you just leave? No. I
Is
feel
he gonna make us converse?
Ugh. Oh, we already
Wow.
conversed.
Thank
So,
goodness. Let's
examine-
examine this.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh.
Perhaps I should see what this Russian crewman makes of this scene of the crime, because obviously he's a professional, and I should ask him, excuse me?
what?
I was wondering how it's going. The investigation, I mean.
Grandmother told me Japanese people do not make jokes, but it is not true, I see. You are a very funny man.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Sorry?
The criminal asking investigator for information about this crime. Very funny. You almost got me with that one.
I'm a Baba Yaga and I will put a spell on you. Oh, it wasn't supposed to be a joke.
He doesn't appear to be laughing either. He's convinced you're guilty.
Shut up. You might have this useful information, though. I have to keep trying. So, last night, did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all?
Yet. Of course not. Now back to the corner of the room and make silent. You know, like when people say, like, if they have to poop, they, like, make whatever.
It's like,
Make silent.
I have to go to the bathroom. It's like, alright, but make silent.
I say no more to you.
I don't want to hear any screaming ass. Did I hit a nerve? Just for a minute there, he seemed a little flustered.
He did it.
Oh!
That's why there's Russian on the ground.
Oh dear, that won't do.
Oh, what's the matter, Sasato-san? Can't gut your tongue?
Whenever I'm examining things, I always find myself so focused. I forget to look around properly.
Oh, yes, that's not good. You suck.
I don't suppose you're as foolish as me in that regard, are you, Naruhodo-san?
No, I'm the smartest man alive. Get out of my way. What? What?
Oh, this is so weird. I don't like that. I'm sure you're careful to look all around using bowel movements, aren't you? Now go make silence. That's how you make silence.
Make silence.
Now, let's investigate all corners of this cabin.
I want to investigate the poo. Yeah, let's do that. I suppose my field of vision has been rather small until now. What?
Okay.
Yes. Let's go
Poo!
investigate the poo.
What do you think this is? It looks like a broken piece of glassware. That's not what I'm looking at. Whatever the thing was, it appears to have broken clean in two.
The glass is such a beautiful color. It looks like a cute little Netsuke fastener from a kimono outfit.
Like
So
yours?
you killed him?
Yeah. I'm not sure that sounds like Kazuma. He wouldn't have secretly carried a cute little trinket like this around with him, would he?
And the mark beside it. What is it, I wonder? It has a sort of brick-like hue.
Uh-huh.
A brick-like hue? What the fuck?
Yes, you're right. It is the color of brick, isn't it? Stupid. Even though I don't see anything of the same color anywhere else in the cabin. What about this ink? Yeah.
That's a very
What?
large traveling case, isn't it?
I'm not looking at the case. Yes, it carries me. It carried me, actually.
Memories? What do you mean?
Oh, bumping my head. Well, that's actually how I stowed away on this vessel. I was brought on board inside that case.
Ah, yes. I see it says, "This way up," in Japanese.
Which, in hindsight, I should have realized the foreign crewmen wouldn't be able to read it. I was turned over and over and over, and then I was tossed on the floor in here, and then onto the bed, and then into the wardrobe.
Into Narnia.
Into Narnia!
How long have I been gone? 2 weeks or 4 years?
Oh
Mr.
dear.
Tumnus!
Being a stowaway isn't as romantic as it sounds.
That was
You'd be
pretty romantic.
surprised.
Yeah. Well, it was less painful than a Sasato takedown. Did Cosmo write that before he died? Did he draw that body shape on the floor too? It looks like it's written in ink.
You must have knocked the ink pot from the desk when he collapsed on the floor.
Everybody walk the dinosaur.
Then I suppose he wrote this message by dipping his finger in the spillage.
Spillage.
Poor Kazuma-sama. No doubt he was in terrible pain. It's almost unbearable to imagine it. I mean, the writing's pretty clear. It doesn't really look like he was in pain.
Yeah.
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 So what does this say? Fappe Pobe.
I gotta tell you, I don't know Cyrillic at all.
Pape Bob. That's my favorite
Or is
pronunciation.
God Edal? I don't know.
Epal.
I suppose he was trying to leave some kind of a
Wow.
clue in his final moments. I mean, he could have written
Hold on.
like
You
such.
translating?
I'm going to Google Translate.
I mean, he
I
could
just
have
wanna know.
he could have written like so and so killed me, but instead he made it tricky on purpose. Damn Kazuma. I'm
Wait,
sorry.
don't move.
I'm sorry, partner, but I can't read your writing. I can only read the messages of your heart.
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
It means wardrobe.
Are you
Wardrobe?
kidding me?
The fuck?
Why do you write that in Russian?
Because he loved you even in death, Ryan.
Ah, you had to rub it in. Wardrobe. It's so funny.
Because that's where he is. Don't leave him in there. Or maybe that's why.
Yeah,
Oh. He wanted to
guys.
save Ryan.
Please be quiet for my next revelation. I don't think that's Japanese.
wow, you are
Did you
so.
Did you guys know
Oh,
that's not
brain.
Japanese?
Did you know water is
What?
wet? What? Then what language is it?
It pains me to admit it, but I don't know.
Oh, there's a
But I
first
know
time
it's
for
not
everything.
Japanese.
It's not a foreign script I'm familiar with. What does it mean, I wonder? Hey, Russian guy, come over here.
This is where dear Kazuma-sama would have sat whenever he was writing.
Shut up.
Jesus.
I don't like you.
Oh, his diary. Shh, everybody quiet.
Oh.
Let's read
London,
his diary.
London Diary. Poor Cosima. He didn't even make it to his destination.
It looks as though the last entry is incomplete.
Which means, what? He was in the middle of writing it when the incident happened. Let's see what it says. It could be a valuable clue. What?
Yeah. That's out of the question.
What? Why?
Kazuma-sama may have departed this world, but you must not read his private thoughts.
He did it to me all
That's
the time.
for me.
No. But what if it's something important, something relevant to the case? All right. I won't read it when you're looking.
That's stupid. I want to know what it says.
Yeah.
Poor Kazuma-sama.
Shut up.
I'm gonna say it 80 more times. Poor Kazuma-sama.
Ugh. I don't like prying into people's personal matters either. But in this case, isn't the need for clues more important?
Mm-hmm.
Can you click on the trophy? Oh,
Oh, yeah.
can you? Oh.
The books have fallen over on the shelf. Look, they've all toppled the same way.
And what's this? A statue of some god of the sea?
Poseidon?
Fallen over as well.
He's the judge! Yes, it's almost as if the whole shelf has been ransacked and everything mown down at once.
I wonder if... perhaps it was Kazuma-sama doing his morning sword training, do you think? You know, the sword training that boys always do in the morning.
Oh yeah, I was there for that. I helped. I seriously doubt it.
Then perhaps... it was you, Naruhodo-san.
What?
In a fit of rage.
Yes.
Why would I point it out?
Yes, you got me. Yeah, I wouldn't have bothered leaving the wardrobe just to mess up a few books and a statue. Couldn't the way these things have been thrown about have anything to do with the case, I wonder?
Well, I'll just set everything straight again. I don't like to see a mess.
You can't! You just said not to read a person's diary, and now you're tampering with evidence.
Yeah, so?
What? It's a crime scene!
Well, you're a murderer.
God, I
so
hate you.
I think out of the both of us, I'm fit to tamper with shit.
I hate you.
It's some 2 weeks since we set sail from Japan. Have you really been living in that wardrobe the entire time, Naruhodo-san? It's time to come out of the closet.
I think living isn't quite the right description. More like riding Aslan to destroy the witch.
Oh no, I suppose not. Although it must have been rather exciting, making this voyage in your own secret hideout. Yeah, I don't think it was exciting.
I don't think it was very much of a hideout.
Yeah.
No.
The trouble was, I never knew when a member of the crew might come in. They just barge into people's quarters whenever they want. So yeah, I did basically have to live in the wardrobe. And last night was no exception.
But because of that, you had no idea what was happening out here in the cabin.
That's what I'm trying to say. Ugh. No, sadly not. The bed. Examine the bed. Oh, there's some spittle. Is that...
Wait, what about the little vent?
Oh yeah, the vent.
Oh, I think that's some kind of opening for a ventilator. It was so stupid, I thought you said it. I didn't read the name.
What? Oh.
But it's me. I say all the stupid shit now.
Yeah.
A hole through which fresh air can circulate into the cabin.
My, how the tables have turned.
I would never be friends with Susato in real life.
My, how the turntables.
I'd never be friends with somebody that assumed I murdered a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Isn't that a little odd?
What do you mean?
Well, this ventilator, if that's what it is, which that's what it is, looks like it must connect to the next door cabin.
Yes, it would appear to. You're right.
So they could hear everything we were doing in here. Uh-oh. But if its purpose is to allow fresh air into the room, surely it should be connected to the outside.
That's true.
Ugh.
Perhaps it's so that rain and spray don't find their way when the what? Perhaps it's so that rain and spray don't find their way in when the seas are rough, or something like that.
Are rough, eh? I suppose maybe that's it. Whoa! Ah!
Oh,
shit.
Oh.
Did he just like appear?
Oh man.
Or did he like crawl?
Oh,
Materialized.
who the fuck is that? He wasn't there a minute ago. Man, I cannot wait to hear his Cockney accent.
I don't know about Cockney.
As far
I'll
as
do my best.
As far as I can tell, it looks like he might be European.
He's
Oh,
peeing all
how
right.
did he?
You've noticed the man too, haven't you? I have no idea who he is or how he got in here, but he looks suspicious and tall. Suspiciously tall. I have found my new Kazuma!
No.
Mm. Naruhodo-san, don't tell me. Do you really not know who that is?
No. I don't have any foreign friends or acquaintances at all.
Why is he just sitting there?
He's allowing the blood to rush to his head on purpose. It will change my perspective. He doesn't look like a member of the crew. There's something very...
Watson, I believe we are upside down.
This is a
We are in
mystery.
Australia.
There's something very unusual about him. And is he investigating Cosmo's desk? Or is he just playing on it? I can't tell.
Well, in that case, simply must talk with him.
Am I just imagining it? Or does Sasada-san look almost uncontrollably excited?
By the way, I expect that you've noticed already, but just in case. If you press space on people when they're in the crosshairs, you can converse with them.
Alright then.
Don't you love conversing?
I'll get that suspiciously sexy tall gentleman in my sights and see what he has to say for himself.
Oh, please do.
The fuck? What if I was like, nah, let me go look at other things real quick. Like this. That's my dinner from last night. A roast chicken. That's a fat ass chicken leg.
It's not like it's not a
That's-
chicken skeleton.
It was really tasty.
Yes, it was very delicious, wasn't it?
You weren't there.
But did you eat it on the floor here?
Maybe I did. I live in the wardrobe.
Like the dog you are.
I'm not a dog, Sasada-san. I ate at the table like a good boy, of course. Which begs the question of when and how the plate ended up on the floor. Oh yeah, we were banging on the table. And Cosmo's like, let me get this out of the way, Ryan! And he threw it onto the floor.
But Cosmo-sama didn't like chicken at all, did he? Who doesn't like chicken?
God,
What?
she is such a stalker. Right?
Yeah,
I know.
Cosmo, I got a
I
fucking bone to
mean.
pick with you. You don't like the most basic flavor in the world?
Yeah,
Chicken?
I got a bone to pick with you. This giant ass chicken bone right here. No, that's right. So he didn't touch it. He spent all his time touching me. Which meant all the more for me.
Oh no. Does that mean?
Oh yeah.
I wish I could read this. Okay. Poor Kazuma-sama spent his last night on this earth with an empty belly.
I wouldn't say that exactly.
It's just too horrible.
Nah, don't worry. He got his proteins. Now I suddenly have a guilty conscience and an achy stomach. No, I didn't mean him. I didn't mean him. I meant to hit the sword. No. How can I? No. What?
What?
No.
Grandmother criminal.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Alright, let's try that again. Where's this sword? Right there.
That's Kazuma-sama's precious sword. He never went anywhere without it.
Yes, he was always saying that a Japanese man's katana is his soul. I think it was a metaphor.
I believe he had to work very hard to convince the government to allow him to bring it on this trip.
I suppose that shows just how important it was to him. And now he's gone. But I'm not ready to let his spirit go just yet. I'm taking that sword. Are you ready?
There's nothing on this table at all. The plate and cutlery are all over the floor for some reason.
Yes, it's strange. Last night when I went to sleep, I'm sure everything was still. No, wait a minute.
What is it?
That's funny. Haha. I can't seem to remember anything about what happened after dinner at all.
So then perhaps you are responsible for what happened to Kazuma-sama?
Oh my god. No, 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 you dumb broad. Ugh.
And that's the end of that.
Sagi, the Japanese word for justice. The brushstrokes are straight and true, just like Kazuma, but not straight.
Yes, his calligraphy was always a reflection of his heart.
I will throw you overboard where the turbines are, and nobody will find your body.
Yet can you really look at those characters without feeling shame? Knowing who drew them so thoughtfully? The
What?
man that you murdered?
Of course I can! I mean, I'm innocent, so why shouldn't I be able to?
Even though you stowed away on this ship to murder Kazuma? Oh, poor Kazuma? The one you murdered?
Oh my god, I hate this girl so much. She's so terrible. Now you're going to bring that up, are you? I can't win. I want Kazuma back. You're making it more painful that he's gone. What about this light? What about this?
Maybe you shouldn't have murdered him. Maybe he'd still be here.
You're right. I should have murdered you. All right, I looked at that. Looked at that. Okay, cool. All right. So if he's in my line of sight, I could just hit space, and then what happens if I? Excuse me. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about Jesus Christ?
Shh. This is a critical point in my investigation.
I love it.
It's good.
I have to watch the Mary Poppins.
Maybe I should leave him alone. He seems a little unfriendly.
Yes, perhaps that would be for the best. He's kind of fucking weird.
Oh, he's gone.
Greetings.
I didn't even.
Greetings.
It just went on ahead. Sorry.
Oh.
I didn't click anything.
Oh, jump scare.
Yeah, this is a horror game.